Comprei um joguinho aí, tava procurando um jogo pra jogar de tiro.
Hey, over here.
Testar esse Remnant aqui. Não joguei um, primeiro contato aqui no 2. É isso aí. Vamos ver
Over here.
qual que é desse game. É meio survival com RPG, manjo.
Hey, over here.
Não tomei spoiler de nada, tá meu primeiro contato aí com o game. Vamos ver como é que funciona. Qual que é a disparada aí?
Hey, over here. Hey, over here.
Dei só um leve configurado. Coloquei no level mais difícil aqui para o que tem para iniciar. Dei umas configuradas aqui na sensibilidade e é isso. Tô bem no início aqui.
Over here. Hey, over here. Over here. Hey, over here. Over here. Over here.
Calma aí, já vai. Over here, over here.
Over here.
Já vai, mulher, calma aí.
Hey, over here. Hey, over here.
Bora.
Hey, over here. Over here.
Over here, over here.
Hey, over here. Hey, over here.
Ainda tá liso e saboado? Bora.
Over here. Hey, over here.
Tem uns elementos de RPG, entendeu?
What are you waiting for? Let me in.
Mulherzinha chata, viu?
Hey, unlock the damn door.
Já vou ser trancado aí fora, velho. Se tiver loot aqui, deixa eu fazer o loot primeiro.
Hey, I'm stuck out here.
Beleza.
Unlock the damn door! It's about time. What took you?
Oh meu Deus do céu, viu? Posso? Tô me acostumando ainda com os comandos do jogo.
Hey, look at this.
Será que o som tá saindo na live aí? Som. Deixa eu ver aqui, pera aí. Som. Ah, tá sim. Então tá show.
Can't let it go to waste. Use it on that bum ankle of yours.
Som.
Won't help me none.
Peguei uma parada aqui, o que essa parada faz? Regenera a vida. Espaço rápido. Inspecionar.
Use it on that bum ankle of yours.
Uma batata. Raiz de sangue.
Won't help me none.
Eu vou jogar esse jogo bem tranquilo, bem de boa.
Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and
Tem uns dias ainda pra temporada 2 do Diablo 4 sair.
Over here.
Over here. Get over here. Então, tô sem pressa, eu vou jogar esse jogo bem tranquilo. Cara, tipo assim, lembra um pouco o gráfico, assim, lembra a construção, né? Esse clima de apocalíptico lembra um pouco o The Last, né? The Last. A movimentação também. Ele só não tem aquela paradinha de pegar couve aqui, ó, tá vendo? O controle tá um pouco ruim, o R3 aqui. Ué, reduzem o vigor, mas cadê a barra de redução? Que eu achei ali. Eu já vi, ó, porque eu percebi o negócio, ó. Mirar em pé, ó. Agora. Ó, a arma fica balançando um pouco. E aí quando você agacha, ou seja, agacha pra atirar, ó, é reduzido esse balanço da arma. Assim, a princípio, né? Deve ter alguma habilidade depois que... Mas isso aí pelo menos eu já... A movimentaçãozinha gostosa do jogo.
This is bad with a side of broccoli.
A side of what?
Nothing. Something my ma used to say.
Porra, é isso.
Nice shooting. Hey, that don't count, by the way.
Matei o bicho, peguei sucata, então é isso.
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here! Os moleques tretando lá embaixo.
Over here. Over here.
Over here. Calma, mulher. É chata, viu? Carente ela. Vamos lá. É isso aí, rapaziada. Tava procurando um jogo pra jogar de FPS. Tá difícil, né, ultimamente. Jogo tudo batido, tudo repetido. Só remaster, remake. E aí eu tava caçando, eu achei esse aqui. Eu vi que o comentário do pessoal na internet falando muito bem, assim, do jogo. Nota boa, o pessoal que jogou. Mas é aquilo, né, cara? Tem muito fanboy no meio. Mas aparentemente, vamos aí, né? Eu não tenho opinião nenhuma do jogo ainda.
I'm starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good idea.
A mulher tá doente, tá morrendo, ó. Tuberculose. Passa a tuberculose pra gente. É emboscado isso aqui, não?
Deadwood ain't all gone after all.
Isso aqui é um ninho de cobra, hein, mulher?
Not with a nest like this out here. You know, maybe best we head back. We
Tá em choque já.
retrace our steps. We can find another way out.
Ó.
This is not happening. Tell me this is not happening.
O cara balança, morreu, pô.
No!
Era da cutscene, tinha que morrer, mas tá louco.
Not today, assholes! Hey, this is 3, by the way. You know, right here makes for 3. Oh, shit! Hey, listen. For what it's worth, you were a good friend.
Nossa.
You were a good friend.
Viva o feminismo, ela é heroína. Vai lá. Matrix. Matrix.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo.
A japinha do Infamous. Ela curou a gente.
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
A Jean Grey. A Jean Grey. Jean Grey é foda, hein? Jean Grey japonês. Da Shopee.
You're on your own now.
Hey, we still got each other.
Right. Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
Ponto de controle atualizado. Tem que dar uma enganchada aqui pra agachar, mano.
Be what I felt back at the ward.
Mas acho que é o botão aqui.
You're from the ward? Shit. Maybe Santa's real too.
Eu vou morrer com essa tosse aí de tubo aqui.
The way down collapsed behind us. We're gonna have to find another way out.
dead would know they've lost. But they won't lay down without a fight.
Oh, o bicho tá focado em mim, caralho, vai me ver, bichão. Louva a Deus. E eu? Não, tá direito. Ah, mano. Que bosta, cara. Olha que corre aqui, mano.
Hey, you okay?
Not bad shooting, traveler.
Yeah, I had some practice.
I'll bet. But don't worry. The ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food and water and folks living with some old white guy?
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
Ah, tuberculose. Vai morrer de tuberculose essa mulher.
Yes. Ooh, that looks like root rot. I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone...
Vai passar doença pra todo
We need
mundo
to
essa
get her
mulher.
to and quick. Doctor, there's her only chance. We'd better get moving, or we lose the light.
Ponto de controle. Posto de controle, na verdade. A de Gwei. Maninha aí que salvou a gente.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her. Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Briggs is right. She'll be fine.
Are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo!
A mulher usou muito poder ali.
He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13. He must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there? Yeah, well, you'll be safe here for as long as you need, Traveler. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing out here. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you. Something on your mind, Traveler? Hey, I'm just glad we got to you, you know, when we did. You stirred up quite a deadwood nest. Haven't seen that many in one place for a long time. Oh, that was Wally. He gave us a heads up someone was coming. Then Clementine was the one that found you. They got a kind of, root sense, I guess. And we figured where there were root gatherings, someone was likely to be in trouble. And there you were. No, that was something else. Clementine, she's amazing, but she carries a lot on her own. I don't know what all she sees, but we worry about her, is all. I guess. I used to guard the old ward some 20 years ago. I helped out here and there, you know, but before Commander Ford passed, she and the founder, they kinda put me in charge. Now, maybe no one else wanted the job, I don't know, but the ward's the only family I've ever known. I'll do whatever it takes to keep these folks safe. Oh, thanks. I don't know, I guess I just take care of myself, eat right, get to sleep early, all that. Yeah, Commander Ford always said a leader can't care for anyone if they don't care for themselves. I'm just trying to live right. I reckon she learned it from the founder. He's been around for ages. Oh, he ain't much for leading himself. Granddaughter, actually. Yeah, the founder wasn't around as much back in the day, but Commander Ellen was like a mother to me. To all of us from the old
como é
ward.
o jogo 2, ele tem uma continuação,
Doesn't seem
né?
right. I mean,
Então a gente não sabe, eu
she's gone
não tô
before
meio
he
perdido
is.
aqui na história, mas vamos indagando
but
aqui, perguntando.
when our last hope fails, another must take its place. She used to say that too. I couldn't say. Commander used to talk about him like he was dead and gone before I was born. You'd have to ask him yourself, I guess, but he ain't like the rest of us. He's seen a lot. I usually leave storytelling to Reggie. Or if you want some really wild tales, try Mudtooth. Now there's an old-timer who can twist a yarn.
Minha mãe pediu pra você pegar a caixa de leite.
Vou lá pegar.
Incredible, isn't she? No one really understands how she does it, not even her. But the feel in the air after she blasts them like that, it's electric. Like the sun after a storm. She's something special, Traveler. And no small part of how we're as safe as we are. Between me and... Oh, I don't, What? No, it's not. I don't. I mean, I do, but it's not like that.
Maluco enxerido da porra chegou agora.
Have you ever met anyone like her, Traveler? Because I haven't. Like, I haven't always been the bravest guy around, you know, but the way she fights for folks, no matter what it takes out of her, it makes me want to do better. I kind of want to make her proud, you know? I guess you could say she's my inspiration, maybe? Oh, but don't tell her I said that, though. Lots of nice folks here. Talk to them, you'll see. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Oh, Traveler, how's everything? Make yourself at home, Traveler. We're all family here. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Eu não consegui pegar munição lá no... Setor 13. O controle tá meio que balançando aqui. A mulher quer que eu vou pegar uma caixa de leite ali. Pera aí, já volto, rapaziada.
If you're looking for Founder Ford,
You wanna
I usually
take a
see
walk
him
down
over
on the
at
shore
the
sometime?
warehouse. The ocean's so beautiful. So peaceful. I love it.
So, you want to go?
Brad and I used to walk there. No, I don't think I could do it again.
What do you know? Maltooth stew is good for something after all. Looking for Ford, huh? He is usually over in the warehouse.
You know, you remind me so much of him.
You mean Brad?
My
You should
brother,
talk to Ford.
actually.
They don't
Well,
call
now
him the
that you
founder
mention it.
for nothing.
You remind me of Brad, too.
Maltooth stew is good for something after all.
Plantar aqui. Tá as ervinhas do mal aí.
Mr. Drell says he doesn't speak English very well, but I think he just doesn't know the answer.
I don't know.
Where'd you come from?
But I don't think
I
it
grew up
matters.
here, born right
We
over
gotta
there.
Find joy where we can, while we can.
NPC aqui
I
dormindo.
heard Ford was looking for you. He's up top, over in the warehouse.
E o guerreiro. Resquícios de RPG, né? Aí ó. 14 folhas, não vou ler não. Pra entender a história do jogo, teria que estar lendo tudo e tal. Ah, depois a gente vê um resumo no YouTube.
Hey, you're the newcomer, ain't you? Nora Camarillo. I keep folks alive around here. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. She's great. A real spitfire, that one. I'd hang on to her if I were you. Like what? Listen, I don't care what you two are. I'm just saying, don't lose it, whatever it is. That girl's tough, all right. But right now, she needs rest. When she's up and about, I'll make sure you know. Asking questions is the only way we learn, as my grandpa used to say. What are you trying to say, sunshine? Trust me, I got plenty of that. You know how a doctor gets good at her craft? Partially, yeah. Also by getting things right once in a while. You learn a thing by doing it over and over again. For me, that means people who need my help. The more people there are suffering, the better I get at healing them. And Sunshine, I'm the best damn doctor for miles. Came here maybe 10 years back. My ma had died and Grandpa didn't feel safe carting me around the countryside by himself. It turned out good. The city's full of scrounge, and Grandpa made a living selling bandages and meds while treating folks for free. I do the same. He even attended the old commander when she passed. Couldn't do much for her except ease her going, but folks around here thanked him for it. Made us part of the ward and all. My grandfather, he'd been treating folk his whole life, nearly as long as the root's been around. I started assisting Grandpa when I was 5. Dressing wounds, making meds, cutting at the table, you name it. He was. He helped more people in his long life than you and I have ever even met. But how I helped him most was digging through the old hospitals. Even after a century, there's a hell of a lot to find. All of it useful to someone as clever as Grandpa. Huh. Tons. The old humans knew a lot about the human body, it turns out. Stuff even Grandpa didn't know. Did you know they used to be able to replace a man's lungs with someone else's? Or put a dead man's liver in someone whose liver didn't work anymore? To think of all the folks Grandpa and I could have saved if we had that kind of know-how. Oh, there was plenty we could use. So much that Grandpa eventually stopped complaining about my scrounging. Most of the basic meds are long gone, but there's still plenty of specialized tools and ingredients there. Stuff no one knows what to do with but me and my grandfather. What they don't got, what I never found once, is a cure for root rot. That's why so many folks died when the root first showed up. Grandpa had to invent a treatment on his own. A treatment, not a cure. He probably wasn't the only one. I'm sure others came to the same solutions independently. But after Grandpa figured it out, he traveled as far as he could and taught it to everyone he met. I don't know where he started, but I reckon every treatment within 100 miles of here is derived directly from his work. You can thank him that your friend is still alive. Need anything else, Sunshine? Go on then. All right then. What else can I do for you? What you need?
É um RPG, né?
See you around, traveler.
Até mais, doutora.
You wanna take a walk down the shore sometime?
The ocean's so beautiful. So peaceful. I love it.
So, you wanna go?
I'm glad I'm alone there. Looking for Ford? He's over in the warehouse. Sure he's got something going on. Always does.
Você tem um ponto de característica para gastar. O que seria isso? Aumenta a vida, aumenta o vigor, duração, aumenta a geração de poder. Não vou gastar nada ainda não. No manjo, talvez eu coloque aumenta a vida aqui. Esperar para gastar. Aqui é um vendedor também.
Oh.
Vou falar com esse vendedor aqui. Ah, que legal. Sacanagem fazer o cara escrever, né? Proteção peso. Vai ter uns elementos ali, né? Tem que se ligar nisso. Agora tá no começo, então qualquer coisa, qualquer merda vai servir. Fala é posteriormente, né? Ao receber efeitos de cura, ganhe celeridade. Capacete, proteção de corpo, proteção de pernas, proteção da mão.
Getting out of here, sailing the sea. Hey, you'll never catch me on a boat.
You sound so much like Braxton.
Porra. Isso aqui é os guarda.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. You can too. Saw you come in with Bo and Clementine there. Oh, you can be sure they'll do everything they can for your friend. Ain't the first to come through here needing help. Longer than I care to think about. At my age, time, well, it compresses in a way. Oh, it's not a bad thing, just different. Keeping our stories alive is how I make sense of things. And I'm always looking for new tales. I'd love to hear yours, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. What brought you out here? Damn. Well, it's a common enough tale. But I hope you know I'm genuinely sorry for your loss. Everyone here can identify, but I know that don't necessarily make it easier. All we can do is shelter the joy wherever we find it, every day. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? You're damn lucky, friend. Not many have family left. Oh, I heard you. I know she's not your real family. But hell if that matters anymore. Hell if it ever mattered. You hang on to it, hear me? Ain't nothing in the world worth fighting for more than folks you care about. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Yeah, I can understand that. Ain't easy talking about hard times. Yeah, don't push if she ain't ready, yeah? But, don't forget about it either. Could be that telling you what happened is the only thing that can set her free. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? You're a good friend, traveler. I hope you stick around. This town could use folks like you. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? You might find some of these useful.
O que você tem aí, velho? Uma caseira. Uma injeção. Aumenta todo o dano sofrido em 200%. Todo o dano causado aumenta em 10. Tá, porra.
Take care now, traveler. Greetings, traveler. What can I do for you? Well, all right then.
O
Take care,
velho
traveler.
roncando.
What? Hey, get away from my stew! Oh, it's you. Oh, nonsense. I'm sure you had a reason. Mi casa et tu, Brute. And all that. So, what can old Mudtooth do for you, huh? Careful now. My answers are known to lead to more questions.
Esse jogo é isso, né?
Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered much more than a camp or a bivouac. You might call it. Nah, this ain't no town. Not yet. But it is a fine place to set up Kip. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a what you calls it, a hockapatopter. That thing could fly to the moon and back. It could. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Bravis showed up saying we should move on. Told me it wasn't safe for me to be living like I've been living no more. He told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting used to. Being around folks again. Well, Bravis, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. Not a bad idea it was, neither. He's over yonder, at the shooting range, if you're looking to find him. Not much of a talker, though, that one. Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth, and ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course, but that old mudder cheats. Anyway, he hardly tells any of his stories. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me, and that's my stories or my stew. Yeah. So, young'un, what'll it be? That so? Huh. Did I tell you about the stories yet? Right. So, let me see here. Folks come see me for my stories and my stew, and... Listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons? 'Cause there's only 2, and that's certain. Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth, and you know both of them. I'm pretty sure your memory's
Porra do
slipping.
velho tá doido.
You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, stranger. They're objective retellings of legitimate occurrences what you wouldn't believe. Now, where to start? Crazy 8 traveled a lot after leaving Sanctuary. Came to this one town named Ghostwell. No, Oak Hole. No, wait. It was Swan Creek. Swan Creek, I'm sure of it. Anyway, this Croakswell town didn't take kindly to strangers, and that sure as hell meant us. We stayed anyway, course. Brought 'em good scrounge, we did. Nobody scavenged like the Crazy 8. And there was this girl, smartest damn girl you ever met. Her old man, though, he didn't like us one bit, especially me. So, one day, there's a banging on our doorstep. I open the door, and the girl's old man clocks me with the butt of his shotgun. Knocked out one of my teeth, he did. Then, he points the gun in my face and starts shouting, "Which one of you assley holes got her in the family way?" he says. "I know it was one of you." Well, I ain't gonna argue with a man behind a gun. So, I looks around, sees my tooth in the mud, and says, "Mudtooth, he's the one you're after." And off he ran after someone who don't exist. Or didn't exist, I guess. We ditched Ghost Crack that day, but the name came with me. And that's the story of how Brabus was born. Except he weren't born yet, was he? Not born then. The other thing. Conceptualized. Well, all right. Why, sure, but it ain't ready just yet. The lunch rush today was something fierce, I tell you. But I'll have some for you quicker than you can say Crazy 8. Well, maybe not that quick. I done already said it, didn't I? Just come back in a while, I'll be sure to save you a bowl. Just come back in a while, I'll... Questions? Oh! Let me see. You met my boy Brabus yet? He got into a scrap when he was 5, he did. Knocked down a boy had to be, well, that boy's pa didn't take it none too well. That boy's pa wanted to take some skin out of me for it. Now, I ain't proud of what I did next, but, oh, who am I kidding? I wouldn't be telling you if I weren't proud, now would I? But, like I taught Brabus, say as I do as I say. And anyways, I couldn't back down from a fight. Not in front of the Crazy 8. Come to think of it, that's probably how Brabus got the way he is. Anyway, I fight the man. He could have crushed my head between market and roast beef, but I aimed to win. I pointed at nothing at all behind him, then smooshed a scoop of mud. Then, while he was a-spitting and a-sputtering, I hit him hard. So hard that when he fell, my muddy hand came away with 3 of his teeth. And that, friend, is the true story of how I got the name. Pity that there.
Tomar no cu, velho mentiroso já.
Come round again sometime here. Ford.
Miss Clementine heard someone needed help and went running. I walked. But I like the shinies he has.
Pô, tem alguém lá em cima.
I see you, traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it. You know. And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site, you know? Sorry, I probably said that already too. You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but your path can change if you wanted to.
Os arquetipos aqui, né? Ser médico. Eu acho que perícias. Caçador, esse aqui é o tanque. Esse aqui é o suporte. Tem esses três, né? Ih, cara, não tem como ter que escolher agora. Não tá, né? Mas eu não quero ser, não. Eu quero ser caçador. É um suporte mesmo esse cara, né? Aumenta o dano em 20% da vantagem de o companheiro tenta reanimá-lo. Segurar. O Ivo concede 2% de vida máxima e aumenta a velocidade de movimento de todos os aliados. Ele é um suportão, esse cara, né? Segundos para ativar tudo novamente. Acabou de caçar dele. A gente marca o cara e aumenta o crítico, X de crítico. É bem o meu boneco mesmo. Eu vou te caçar.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense now. You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. Goodbye, traveler. Traveler. They don't like it when I help you, but it is the role I must play. Until next time. Traveler! Remember, tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. Your path awaits. Until next time.
discussion, Clementine. You staying?
And that's fine.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Watch your tongue, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm 132 years old, in case you forgot. And I am not your child. You don't have authority over me.
On this I do. This town needs you. You can't go after something that might not even exist.
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxeltech faces. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxeltech apart without hoof and horn. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxeltech name is Dwell. I sell crystals from my world. They make Paxeltech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite fair. Of course, Paxeltech. Yes, that is always the question. I am Pan, from the world of Yesha, where the Eternal Empress reigns, the Doe and Ravager run free, and the balance breathes life to the jungle. Or so it used to be. Alas, it is not. Long and long have the Immortals oppressed the common Pan, wielding their power as if it were something they had earned or deserved. The Pan have rebelled against this tyranny, and for a time, it looks as if we could win. Then the pestilence came. What Paxeltech call the Root. When I last saw her, Yesha languished under the pestilence. The Ravager prowls, and the Doe is lost. The rebellion continues, but my people ache for relief. Ah, the Paxeltech Fort, the founder. On its last visit to Yesha, it said it was possible. I do not understand the complexities myself, but now I am here. Ah, Ford came to Yesha many times, aiding the rebels against the tyranny of immortals. His desire to protect was clear even then, as was his craft for violence, which he freely shared. Dwell did not learn Paxeltech Ford's violence, but shared in aiding the rebels with the same crystals I offer here. Both aided rebellion, so both shared imprisonment. Oh, I languished for years, a cost I had never hoped to pay. But another Paxeltech, the one they say wanders the worlds, not Paxeltech name perhaps, but it is my name whilst I live among Paxeltech tongues. Paxeltech, foreign to the Pan, meaningless, perhaps on Paxeltech world, but it is at home on Dwell's tongue. Gems, refined from a special crystal found only on Yesha.
Eu sei que esses cristais aí é usado para aumentar o dano do boneco.
Forbid the crystal's use among commoners, but the Gull are craftier than a honey know. Long and long have the Gull used the crystals for weapons, or even cruder things, like soups. But it takes an artisan like Dwell to bring out their full potential. All crystals are special. A crystal is order, perfection from husk to heart. Some crystals split light, others, like stones used to bring me here, can bridge worlds. These crystals carry power within them. Some Pan believe them to be divine, but this power is merely the interaction of the crystal's harmony with the chaos of the world. As the Ahane have done for ages, I refine the crystal to magnify its harmony and focus its power. Ah, yes. Of course.
Of course.
Ah, yes. Only that which will make it stronger than before. Be safe on its journey, Paxeltech. The pestilence has not yet harmed this one. Good. Only that which will make
Só
it
ver o que esse cara tem na
stronger
loja
than
dele.
before. All roads lead to Dweeb.
Vai lá com o filho do velho lá.
Well, ain't you a right mutter? Traipsing in here like you own the place. That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal. But I also ain't dumb enough to cross him. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. And I can see your gear is, lacking, to say the least. If he asks, you tell him I gave you this. No charge. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I don't send you over to him next, isn't he? Fine. Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants. You ain't causing trouble, stranger. Won't work for me. You want my permission, stranger? You're gonna have to prove your worth. I need you to kill the mayor. Yeah, Bo. I'm looking to take over this place, see? And he's all that stands in my way. So what I need from you is... Ah, damn. I couldn't get through it all. I'm just pulling you again, stranger. We're all friends here, even me and the mayor, basically. And the firing range is yours anytime you like. Don't need no one's permission. What you looking for? Think you can handle this? Remember, the choices you make out there can come back to haunt you. Believe me. How's the ward treating you? I could treat you worse if you like. What you looking for? Think you can handle this? Don't do anything I would do. I'll have to come after you for it. How's the ward treating you? I could treat you worse if you like. Don't do anything I would do. I'll have to come after you for it.
O cara é rings, beleza.
Oh, friend. Glad to see you're all right. What can I do for you? That's right, but everybody calls me Riggs. I try to keep folks safe out there. My specialty is armor and weapons upgrades. Speaking of which, Bo mentioned you might need some help getting your feet back under you. Well, whatever you need, don't be afraid to ask. We all help each other out here. Even McCabe. I don't suppose he was more particular about why. Ha! Yeah, that sounds like Travis. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused skill set. I reckon I know what he means. come to me if you ever need to upgrade your equipment.
Dá pra melhorar e dá pra rebaixar. Não gastar nada.
You know where to find me. Ah, good to see you again. Be safe out there.
Deixa eu falar com a menina aqui.
Ah, good to see you again. You know where to find me.
I swear to God and my mother. Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over here yourself? Shit. You're serious, aren't you? Alright, so what the hell is this journey? Damn right it sounds crazy. But that's how I know you ain't lying. Only Wally would do that to a person. Fine. Well, the only reason anyone bothers me is because I'm good with a hammer. So, either I can modify your weapons, or we can find a more creative use for it. Tell you what. I heard you picked up something strange on your little jaunt earlier. Maybe I could do something with it. There. That ought to help with whatever journey he saw you on. Just tell Wally to be more specific next time, yeah? So we're done here, right? Or do I need the hammer again? Let me save you some time so you don't keep nattering on. We used to live in that building over there. Then a stranger came. We called them the Wanderer. You might have noticed everyone gets a handle here. Anyway, they show up and stop the route. Now, we live in these buildings here. That clear it up for you? And me? I keep it real simple. Less to worry about that way. What do you need? Look, it's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. I get into a zone, you know? Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time. But I'll tell you what. You're clearly not the average stray that shows up here. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me. Oh, and if you tell anyone I was nice to you, I will cut you.
O cara tem uns poderes muito loucos. O tal do Ford aqui. Tem mais um cara aqui.
I'm not talking about this right now. We'll talk about this later. I'm not talking about this right now.
Tá do cara. Quem que é esse outro Zé aqui?
Oh, traveler. How's everything? Yeah, people here are friendly. If you give them a chance. Stay safe, traveler.
É, já. Todo mundo aqui já.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the traveler, of course. Wallace said, yes, right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first. That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well, other things do this. It's a big world out there. Huh. Not my way. And you want to be careful what you wish for, traveler. Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number, but I knew someone was coming. Our young Wallace told me. Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. She had bad dreams too. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass. It's more like he can see really far into the present. Sometimes. Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources, and then we'll get into it in earnest. Who, specifically? Arguing's not the same as fighting. Clem and I have known each other longer than anyone else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge. Nosebleeds, headaches, and I worry about worse. Things we can't see so easy. It's not like there's a manual. Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from the best. He was orphaned, just a kid. Ward 13 sort of adopted him. Ran security when he got old enough. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge once we started up here. Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. And we're damn thankful. All right then. Shoot. Let me see if I can get you up to speed. Well now, listen. I'm in need of an able young scrapper. And you look like you're already about as able as you can get. I need some help down in the old ward. If you're up for it, meet me down by the ward gate in a few minutes. I'll be waiting, traveler.
I'm not talking about this right now. Not now.
Rapaziada, é isso, é começo do jogo, eu não tô me familiarizando ainda com o game, né? Então, é isso. Esse jogo tem elementos de RPG, então não tem o que ser feito, né? Tem que sair perguntando, vendo a história, porque a lore do jogo é contada pra você através dos personagens. Então, é isso. Ver se tem mais ação futuramente.
Whoa, there's still meat on those bones. You throw them in the pot, add some water, a potato, you got yourself a stew.
Preciso aprender muita coisa, não sei de nada do jogo. Só tô vasculhando e funcionando aqui pra ver se eu... Valeu, até a próxima aí.